Hey, David, how are you?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What was this offseason like, particularly knowing how strong you finished the season? What did that do for your confidence? Did that do anything for your motivation? All that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I definitely. It wasn't enough for me last year. Just knowing my untapped potential that I have within myself, and as far as like my leadership last year, I didn't do as well as I felt as I could have done. So for me, it was definitely like a motivational tool for me to take the proper time that I needed to, um, tack the off season properly as far as like the way I plan on leading this year and the way I plan on helping this team and this offense more so than none. But it was a big offseason for me, and it's still an offseason. We're in OTAs right now, and once OTAs is over, we'll have another month to where I can still prepare to do what I need to do for this offense and for this team. So I'm just doing everything that I can to try to get better every day.
In what ways do you want to be a better leader?
Just be more vocal, be able to stand behind what I say and allow my words to carry a lot of strength when I speak. Um, and that's just gaining trust with everybody. So doing all the right things right at all times. You can't be a half-ass leader. You got to be a full-on leader, and you got to be able to, let the guys around you know that you're here for the greater good of the team at all times.
Dane Weeder.
David, when you had a chance to zoom out on that closing stretch of the regular season, really after Thanksgiving, your individual production, the production of the running game, what did you see? What really clicked in for you individually and the group as a whole to get that production up to where it needs to be?
I wouldn't necessarily say anything just click. I think, you know, throughout the whole entirety of the year, like what I learned in the NFL, like being here for the 2 years that I've been here, you have a lot of ups and a lot of downs throughout the whole entire season. So what you typically do is like either it's fight or flight. You either stick in it for the long run or you run the opposite way. And I've never been one for running the other way. So the biggest thing for me was that clicked. I think just the mentality for everybody, it kind of just stayed the same, and we all just trusted in each other. And we believed that it was going to shake and something was going to work. And when the time came, it did. So we just kind of ran with it.
Today was the first day that we saw Justin Fields throw passes to you. I'm curious, in your early experiences here, getting a comfort level with him, what do you see out of him and some of those passes he can float to you coming out of the backfield there, what your impressions are?
Yeah, Justin is definitely he's a freakish athlete, to say the least. He already kind of carries that leader mantra that you rarely see in rookies, that I know I didn't have, but um, he's great and he's progressing well. It's good to see him being as young as he is and just being able to take the reins of thing and looking at Andy, following behind Andy, and Andy showing him the ropes, and he looks great out there. I'm proud of the kid.
Thanks, David.
Habarkush.
David, Dan was just talking about that 6-game stretch coming out of the bye, and it was pretty obvious that, well, the play calling was changed and the game plan seemed different, and you were featured. Can you walk us through or tell us anything about what went on during the bye week last year that allowed that transition to, changes that were made, or what you were told that helped you become so productive that last 6 games?
Yeah, like I said, nothing really changed. It's just a mentality that maintained for us. Just thinking that whatever attacks us or whatever looks us in the eye, we got to be ready to handle it, whatever it may be. So us as a collective group, as an offense, and as a team, the morale just kind of went up, and we got tired of being where we were. You get to a point where you get tired of things not going right, and you kind of demand for things to change. And the guys in the room that we got as leaders, they kind of did that. Well, not kind of, but they did that. And it was able to change fast.
So there were no adjustments to the running game, that outside zone read. There was no more focus on that, anything like that?
Not that I know of.
Okay, thank you.
Colin Kane.
Hey, David, going off your answer to Pat's question about the offseason, just how have you spent your time kind of preparing since we last talked to you, and have you made any changes in your preparation as you're kind of looking to take that next step this season?
Yeah, definitely. I've been working with probably the best speed trainer in the world. His name is Chris Corfus. Like the things he's actually teaching me how to run. Like I'm 23 years old, getting ready to turn 24 here soon, a couple of days, but I've not been able to run properly the entirety of my life. But me not really realizing how I didn't know how to run, he's definitely like cleared that image up for me, and it's definitely helping me out a lot.
Pat Finley.
What do you mean by that? Explain that to us.
Elaborate on the question.
You said you've run your whole life, but you didn't really know how to run. What is it, a proper form that he is teaching you? What is he teaching you that's different than what you've done before?
Well, if I could tell you that's like me giving you the recipe to my mama's fried chicken. I can't do that. Just know it's working.
Mark Grody.
Hey, David, I'm just curious about your somewhat, as you said in one of your first answers, your kind of dissatisfaction with last year. What is it that you want more from yourself? What specifically is it that you'd like to do better to unleash that untapped potential?
Yeah, just embracing the role that is meant for me, whatever that may be. Like I said, I don't think I was vocal enough, and I don't think I left it all on the field as I should have. I think I could have done better for my guys around me. I think I sold them for a little bit, but that's what the offseason is for me to go back and get to the drawing board and try to fix things that I felt as if I didn't do well on, and just try to improve them. So I know this year I'm not here to let my guys down, and I'm here for whatever may come my way.
Do you feel like you let your guys down last year? Just to confirm what you're saying, David.
Yeah, I don't think I did as good as I could have done for those guys.
Thank you.
All right, we got time for two more. We're gonna go Joe Lewis and close out with Alex Shapiro. Joe.
Well, yeah. First of all, I want to say happy early birthday to you, since your birthday is coming up. And then speaking on your expectations and your feeling of disappointment last year, with Tariq coming back healthy and with Damian Williams being brought over from Kansas City, are you looking forward to sharing the ball more and having an opportunity to rest? And what do you expect the unit that you all have to do in this upcoming season?
Like I said, I'm just here to be a great team player. And Damian and Khalil and Tariq coming back is always great to see guys being able to do something that they love every day. I'm just looking at it as an opportunity for us as a room to be very successful, because we got a lot of talent in that room, as you can see. So it's exciting, very exciting. So I'm just ready for the next step. And as far as like with the team and the expectations that I have for me and for ourselves, the ceiling's high as it could ever be, because it's untapped. And what I visualize for this team and what we can be, that a lot of people don't see for us right now, is a lot of success. And I just can't wait till we get to that point, and when we can feel that morale and everybody can just feel that a storm is brewing, as the Cyclones would say.
Alex Shapiro.
Hey, David. So you just mentioned that you feel like you could have done more for your teammates. You could have left stuff on the field. But I heard you on a podcast not too long ago saying that you were something to the effect of tired of being slept on as one of the top running backs in the league. So I was wondering, do you have a little bit of a chip on your shoulder coming into this season, or do you feel like you got something to prove to the league this season?
Yeah, I mean, the entirety of my career, of me being able to carry a football and do it successfully, I've had a chip on my shoulder. But as it happens so often from, wherever I was then to where I am now, the chip grows. It's no longer a chip. It's been a boulder for a while now. So it's more so about me just going out and not proving anybody wrong, but proving myself right to me.